Francesca. I was our acting teacher for the week, and I'm the acting teacher for these middle school friends over here. So thank you so much for coming out. Just a reminder, please take pictures, please have a good time, please laugh, please cry, but make sure that your phone is on silent so we don't distract our little ones during the show. What else? Oh, we have this thing called Lights Out at Yes And. Can one of my middle schoolers tell us what that is? Kylie, tell us what it is.
Lights out is when you close your eyes. Lights up is when you open them.
Great, so we're going to ask you to lights out, meaning close your eyes so that our actors can get into place. And when they're ready, we will say lights up, and that means you can open your eyes. So, as we get ready to present you our play, I would ask you all kindly, middle school friends included, to give a nice lights out. Lights up.
Oh, hello. We didn't see you there. We were just reading from the book of famous flying feats. This is fascinating stuff. There's a story about, well, maybe I should just let you see for yourselves. Chapter 1, the story of the super people. Had a special love for everything that started with the letter P. Pizza, pudding, party cake, pineapple juice, pancakes, and especially pie. One day, as they were going about their business, they came upon a pancake man buried in the sand.
Hey guys, I heard there's buried treasure under the sand. Seriously, Sam? Yes.
It's not treasure, it's pancakes. It's a person made out of pancakes.
So glad you guys found me. Poseidon, it's dying. I need your help.
Let's get out of here.
Heeding the wise warning of the pancake man, the people of Glob gathered up their possessions and boarded their airplane car boat to start a new life on the mainland. Land was in sight, and they were excitedly planning their new lives when the airplane car boat started to shake. It was their worst nemesis, Mr. X. Mr. X hated everything that started with the letter P, especially pie, and wanted to be rid of the super people. As the airplane car boat started tumbling from the sky, the super people came to a startling and extremely fortunate discovery. They could fly on their own.
We're coming
For you, Mr. X.
You're
Calm down, Mr. X.
super people. And now we are ready for our next tale. Not far from the super people pancake house, there was a farm. And on that farm, there were some pigs. But as you will see, they were not your ordinary pigs. Chapter 2, the plot of the awesome flying pigs. Awesome pigs, because they could not always fly, but they were always pigs, and they were always awesome. But one day, a meteor came, and suddenly, they were the awesome flying pigs. As you can see, the awesome flying pigs were incredibly excited that they could now fly, but they began noticing that an evil pig started to have frequent temper tantrums, and every temper tantrum caused a humongous storm, like a tornado. The other pigs tried to help evil pig calm down, but it was of no use. So they decided that it was their responsibility to protect themselves and their fellow citizens from evil pig's increasing tantrums. They became storm trackers, so that they could better understand the storm patterns and protect the world from devastation. The awesome flying pigs gathered their storm tracking gear. They put on their disguises so that they could fly through the air undetected. And they set off to track some storms. They'd only been tracking for a few minutes when one of the littlest pigs got carried away by a tornado. They sent out a search party. The search party didn't find the little pig, but they did find an awesome flying pigeon. The pigeon saw which way the little pig had gone, and the pig set off in that direction.
That way.
Unfortunately, they realized the little pig had fallen right into the hands of the evil pig. Fortunately, the pigeon had a secret. He knew evil pig's weakness.
Tickling!
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where I've been from Cotton Eye Joe. I've been wearing long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Just beyond the farm of the awesome flying pigs, there was a forest. At the center of the forest was the biggest and most beautiful tree. And it is to that tree, just at nightfall, that we are headed next. Chapter 3, The Ballad of the #1 Squirrel Bats.
Best!
the Squirrel Bats were, of course, nocturnal. They started every night the same way. They woke up, stretched, greeted their neighbors, and went to work collecting acorns and nuts. The number one Squirrel Bats were very creative in their use of acorns and nuts. They used them to make many popular acorn and nut-based products. They were a generally kind and thoughtful bunch, but they could be a bit mischievous. They especially liked playing pranks on their predator, Rowlob the owl. It was dangerous, but they just couldn't help themselves. One day, though, things got a little out of hand. The Squirrel Bats suddenly realized that they had taken things too far. They knew something had to be done and quickly made a plan. They would carefully approach Rowlob's nest and stun him with their screeching.
Well, what are you going to do for me?
Well, Mr. Owl, we have some ideas for you.
Me and Sonia are going to collect glass from the beach and make you some little cups. Me and Moose are going to make a hammock for you. And I'm going to help them collect glass.
And we're going to give you your very own island. And we're going to collect coconuts and we're going to share them with you.
You shouldn't have to vote them for us.
Well, Mr. Owl, I'm so glad we're friends now.
Would you like to see your island?
Sure.
We're nearly out of time, but sharing these stories with you has been such a delight, and I'd hate to let you go without a little song.